What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, the Battle Rap Kid, back today with another video. I put in the description of my last video that I was going to maybe do a Is DNA a Legend video because he just became the America's highest viewed battler. I'm not going to do that because I need to do more research on DNA in order to make that video at the quality that I would prefer it to be. So what am I doing today? Today I'm doing a Sunburn 3 card prediction. This is the first, the whole card has been released now. First day and second day. And I'm going to get right into it. Sunburn 3, obviously, I'd say it's now possibly, it's like their second or third biggest event. Of course, below the birthday. I think really it might be their second biggest event. This is their big UK versus UK card. So let's start off with day one, and I'm gonna go bottom to top on each card. So first up, iKid versus Carlton Shanks. Don't know who iKid is. Don't think there's been many battles for him. This might be a try. This is a tryout. These are tryout battles. iKid versus Carlton Shanks. Don't know who iKid is. Carlton Shanks is dope. I watched this battle on King of the Ronalds versus like Ryza or something like that. I don't know who. But so Carlton Shanks 3-0 simply due to the fact I have no idea who iKid is. Orwin versus Lazy Ass Jack, or Lazy Arse Jack is the UK people community. I really like Lazy Arse Jack. He seems like a really dope MC from a bunch of the battles that I've seen on King of the Ronalds. I think I've only watched 2 or 3. But he seems really genuinely like he has a high ceiling. And he's progressing at a rather rapid rate. So, again, I don't know who Orwin is, so I'll go with Lazy Arse Jack. LS Dean versus Bear Solutions. Bear Solutions is another dude from King of the Ronalds, and out of the 3 guys on King of the Ronalds, he's probably the best one, I think. LS Dean, I watched his battle versus Bizzo when it came out, and I rewatched it again. Don't personally think he's dope. Sorry, I don't see the cadence. His bars are subpar, and I have Bear Solutions taking this 3-0 because Bear Solutions, again, another dude. Both Bear Solutions and Lazy Arse Jack are dudes who are they have very posh styles. But I got Bear Solutions 3-0. I feel like he has, again, a very high ceiling. Bleak versus Flawless. Flawless just came back and had a battle against Goods. And Bleak is Bleak. I like Bleak, actually. And I feel like Flawless is a kind of just a subpar version of Tox, if that's okay to say, because they're in the whole same crew, and he always hypes up his battles and shit in the background. This will be his second battle coming back, because he battled a year ago on Beat Fighter, and then he battled Money Mitch, and then he came back a couple months ago against Goods. I'm gonna go Bleak 2-1. J-Red versus Shonda Rhimes. Shonda Rhimes just had her first battle, I guess, against Blizzard, which is a really good first battle, and I personally thought she did really well in that. And she's going up against J-Red. I feel like J-Red's a very underrated MC in Don't Flop. In fact, I feel like he should be on day 2 of Sunburn. Yeah, it's day 2, I believe. Right? Am I crazy? No. I believe he should be on the main card of Sunburn. Let's go with that. J-Red, if we saw what he did against Liv Winter, and I think he would have won regardless if she had choked and just been completely atrocious. I think Shonda Rhimes will put up a very good performance, but I'm going to go J-Red 2-1, just because I feel like he has 1 more experience. 2, I feel like because he's been in this experience, because he's had been in this situation before. I feel like he'll be able to easily adapt to a battle versus Shonda Rhimes. But don't get me wrong, I think Shonda Rhimes is a very good MC, and I feel like she will fare much better than other female MCs have. And she might be the next DK type thing, you know? That's a bit of a throwback for you guys. JB versus Conquer B. Two really dope MCs. This is kind of hard. I have not rewatched anything from these guys. Although I did just watch Dank Schrader's battle with JB. You know what? From what I remember, I really like Conquer B. And I think it's going to be a very close battle, but I'm going to go with Conquer B 2-1. Dank Schrader versus Bard. Bard is a dude who's been... Yeah, he had a pretty good little tryout type thing on Don't Flop. Then he kind of moved over to King of the Ronalds, and Dank Schrader just had his battle in the park. That's being very highly praised against JB. And I'm going to go Dank Schrader 2-1. I really like the dude. I think he is sick. I won't lie to you guys. He's a very, very complete package. It'll be interesting to see how he does on more of, I don't know where this is going to be hosted, but if it's going to be more of a main stage, I feel like. So yeah, that's what's up for that. So that's it for day 1, and now let's go on to day 2. I'm sorry, I just got to move this down really quickly so I can see. Okay. Day 2, Mr. Tongue Twister versus Evil. This is a regular battle, I feel like. Or it's either regular or freestyle. Anyways, I really, really like Evil, guys. I think he's fucking dope. However, I also really, really like Mr. Tongue Twister. And because Mr. Tongue Twister has the experience, and the dude is just in general funny. He's just, it's not even that he's comedic, even though he is, but he is just funny. And as much as I do enjoy Evil, he had a really good battle against Chris Lees. His Bobby Rex performance was good, but it wasn't great. Tongue Twister hasn't battled for a while, I don't think. And I'm going to go with Tongue Twister. I'm going to give him the 30. I'm going to give Tongue Twister the 30. Danny Jack versus Wilsey. I'm sure Danny Jack's a really great guy. And that's why he's being moved into working on training days and stuff like that. You know, really great guy. And, you know, he's had this beef with Wilsey and all that stuff. If anyone genuinely believes that Danny Jack can beat Wilsey, I don't know what to say. I honestly don't. Again, Danny Jack is probably a super nice guy. He seems like it. He seems humble. He just seems like a good guy. Wilsey 30. Easily. Yeah. Zen versus Evil. I don't know if this is a grind clash. I know one of these things is like a freestyle battle. I don't know what's going on with this one per se. So I only know one of the battles that is grind, and I'm going to judge it as a grind clash, but the rest I'm just going to judge normally, even though I know there's a freestyle battle in there somewhere. Zen versus Evil. I really like Zen. I feel like out of the whole Leeds crew, he gets the least recognition. Even though I feel like he should get a significant more. Well, that's also partially his fault because he doesn't battle enough, in my opinion. But Zen versus Evil, and again, I said my thoughts about Evil when talking about the Tongue Twister battle. I don't know, man. I don't know if Evil is on the level where he should be taking 2 battles in a day. So, as much as I hate to say it, I'm going to give it to Zen 2-1, and I'm going to have Evil take. And I really like Evil, but I don't feel like he's at the point in his career that he should be taking 2 battles in a day. Shit, DNA took 2 battles in a day, And he didn't fucking make either of them because he was sick. Was that because he was sick from fucking overriding himself? I don't know, but don't take 2 battles in a day. That's not a good idea. Next up, Briggsy versus Mr. E. Super excited to see Mr. E back on the stage. We haven't seen him since Lotta, I believe, at 6th birthday. That's fucking crazy. Anyways, I love Mr. E. Briggsy is a pretty decent writer. I feel like because now he's on staff, he gets overhyped. I'm aware that if he sees this video and he could just take this off or whatever. I have Mr. E with the 30. I feel like he's going to be too hungry to come back. He's got an amazing bar-heavy style that not many people in the league have. I really, really like Mr. E. And nothing against Briggsy. He is a very decent MC, but I just feel like Mr. E is going to run through him. Jay Short versus Tox. I am super excited for this battle. I think both MCs are quality. And Jay Short has been on kind of a run recently. Tox hasn't battled for a while, if I remember correctly. I know he battled on the Manchester versus London card against, it's another, I can't remember who. I'm not going to even try because I can't remember. But, yeah. And I'm going to go Jay Short 2-1. Simply because Jay Short has, see, there are battle MCs that can come back from a big break and absolutely kill it. And I feel like that's something that Mr. Reed will do. But then, I don't know. Short has just been in the circuit so much and working and improving drastically. So I believe I'm going to give it to Short 2-1. Impact versus Villain. Honestly, I don't know that much about Villain. I wish I did. But I saw his 2-on-2 with Izzy Gibbs against Dialect and Double L at Checkpoint. That's the other event. It goes birthday, Checkpoint, Sunburn. Anyways, that's for the beginning of the video. Impact and Villain. Impact is a dope. I enjoy Impact's stuff. Especially recently. He was kind of underwhelming at the beginning, but he's seemed to grow. He seems to have grown a stage presence. You know what? Impact is a dude. He's in Don't Flop. Like, he's going to be there no matter what. I'm actually going to give this to Villain 2-1 because I feel like he has more to prove. That this is, if I'm correct, this is his first solo battle on a big card. This is the biggest card that Don't Flop has. So I'm gonna go Villain. I'm gonna go Villain because I just think he has more to prove than Impact, and I don't think Impact will take him light, but you know. Pedro versus Tally. I don't know what this fucking battle is. I think it's stupid. I don't understand why the staff thought this would be a good idea. I think they just thought, hey, this is a name, let's put them together. A Tally 3-0. Tally 3-0. Tally is a serious MC. Pedro is, in a way, even though he does have the occasional bar that hits very hard, is a joke MC. And on a platform such as Sunburn, I do believe that the fans will want to hear good battles, or see good battles. And I can't personally say that I believe that Pedro will put on a good battle when he freestyles most of his shit. Tally 3-0 also hasn't been on the platform in a while. Easy. Body, in my fact. Dirty body. Now, this is a grind clash that I know about. P Soulja versus Lady Shocker. Lady Shocker hasn't been in a while, honestly, and P Soldier just had his 2-on-2 with Matter against Calcium and Pedro. Felt that battle was a little dry, but that's not something I want to be talking about right now. Again, I feel like Lady Shocker will have a lot to prove this battle, just like Villain. Even though it is a grime clash and she's more comfortable with that, I'm gonna give it a Shocker 2-1. I think P Soldier will put on a good performance, but I just feel like because she hasn't been in the league for a bit, I feel like she has more to prove, and I feel like she's the more well-rounded MC of the two. Big J versus Juan. This is my favorite battle on this card. Favorite battle. These two are two of the funniest MCs right now. I really just to get clear this out of the way. Juan's one of my favorites on Don't Flop. I'd say he's top 10 of my favorites. Even though he's known mostly for jokes, he has bars. He does. He does have good bars. And so does Big J. And that's why this matchup works. They don't have identical styles, but their type of styles are very similar. This is interesting. This battle is interesting. Also, shout out to Juan for being in the league for like 2 years and on the third card, on like the third biggest card, get the second, basically like the, well, just below headlining battle. That's crazy. Also, shout out to Big J for doing that too. Guy has been grinding the league for years, and he deserves a big name. And I guess Juan is a big name now. The reason I'm talking so much about all this stuff is because I don't know what to say. This is one that I don't know if I can judge. I think this will be the tightest battle of the event. And I'm going to give it to Juan 2-1. Is that because of personal bias? Mayhaps, but I feel like that Juan does have that bit more of bars to outweigh Big J, who's not even that big anymore. Dude's pretty fucking skinny. So I'm gonna go Juan 2-1. Now we come to the main battle of this card: Raptor versus Shuffle T. And this is a battle that, sorry, I hate this battle. I loathe this battle. This battle, in my head, makes no sense. And here's why. You may be saying, but what about Shuffle versus Unanimous? That was kind of a style clash and it worked. Here's the problem with that. Shuffle versus Unanimous. Unanimous had jokes beforehand. He was a partially funny MC. He adapted his style to Shuffle T because he's been in the league so long. He had the ability to do that. Shout out to Union for getting Sketch Menace on KOTD, by the way. No, the holdings don't flop as fuck, but shout out to him getting on KOTD. And on World Dom, that's a big shout. Regardless, Raptor has never proven to be a funny MC. Don't get me wrong, his bars are fucking crazy. He's probably one of the best lyricists in the league. But he doesn't have jokes at all. This is, and Shuffle T is all jokes. Unless he comes like he did, my favorite battle by Shuffle T is versus Soweto Kinch. A lot of you new people in the league might not know what that battle is. If you don't, go watch it. Shuffle T puts on a masterclass. He mixes jokes and bars almost perfectly. And Soweto Kinch doesn't have a bad performance either. But Shuffle T now is mostly jokes. And that's fine. If that's what the people want to see from Shuffle T, I understand. So naturally, he's going to do what the people want. But I've just never seen Raptor do jokes. So if this is if Raptor can adapt to Shuffle's style and include jokes and include them well, this could be a good battle. But I just don't see it happening. There's been no proof that that can happen. Yunnan in his previous battles had at least shown that he has jokes. He can do jokes. If I had to give this battle to someone, I guess it depends on the angle that Raptor takes. If he includes jokes, he might get this 2-1. If he sticks to the style that he has done to build his name and don't flop, which I wouldn't judge him for doing because it's obviously what the people expect from him as an MC. Shuffle dirty. Not a body, but shuffle dirty. Because he's going to clown the fuck out of him. He's going to clown the fuck out of him. But if Raptor comes with a different and more unique style, then Shuffle's points basically are moot. They just don't work. So I will give it. I'll give it Shuffle 2-1, just so I'm giving Raptor a round. Because I feel like Raptor could win a round. Oh, I just cracked my hip. That was fucking. Oh Jesus, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go Shuffle 2-1, and that's it. That is a shit ton of battles. I'm excited for Sunburn 3. Is it as good as Sunburn 2? I don't know, but I'm excited for the event nonetheless. Go get your tickets. They're extremely cheap. I would have gotten my tickets already if I hadn't obviously lived in the US. But yeah, that's it. I might do the DNA is a legend. Is DNA a legend? Question mark thing tomorrow. I also want to return to my previous form of doing multiple different subjects on a video. So we'll see if that is something that I can do. But that's it. Sunburn green card predictions. There you go. I think I'll be one of the first ones to get this out there. That doesn't matter, but you know. All right, so subscribe if you're interested in some more battle rap content throughout the days, and I will check you sons of bitches later. Peace the fuck out, or whatever the kids say nowadays.